What's going on, YouTube? Got a little project I'm working on here. I've got some cuttings here. I just took, nice long one here. I just took these off of my few apple trees that I have, and I figure I'm going to try to clone these guys and try a different method that instead of the way I was doing right over here, where I'm just throwing it right into the aquaponic garden, or that one over there, I'm going to try a new one. So, these are not old apple trees though. They're not like, you know, been here for 20 years or something and I took some cuttings. These are pretty new. I bought them last year. Actually, the one I bought a few weeks ago. So they're relatively young trees. Let me see, the 1, 2 of the apples and the one pear. This is, I believe, the first year they're ever fruiting. So they're that young. But I figure that's still good enough to clone, or at least try. So I've got a bunch of cuttings here, some really tiny like this one right here, and some that are like really nice and thick like this guy right here. So I'm going to go ahead and trim all of these guys up, and let's see what kind of magic we can make happen with this. This is probably going to be a long video, as far as me shooting, and I mean by weeks and weeks. So, you know, obviously this isn't a one-day project, so lots of fun editing coming up. Alright, well, let's hurry up and trim up all these things, and I'll show you how I'm going to do this. Alright, and just like that, I got them all cut up, and I've got them all with their nodes. Well, actually, I guess that would have been up for all of them. All the nodes are facing up. As you can see, I got all kind of random things here. This one I thought was very interesting, and actually I'm going to take this part right off. But this top part I thought was very interesting because it's already branching, so I just thought that was kind of neat and a little experiment. I probably should just cut it right here and make it 2, but I'm not going to. I'm going to just keep it like it is and see if that will go ahead and root. A couple other ones I thought were kind of weird, like this one. Just like a big curvy one, and kind of spindly. Still have a little bit of like green growth right in there, which you can't see because my daggone camera won't focus. But so I've just got a whole bunch of random ones here. Nice size one right here, nice little stick, just like this one right over here. But anyway, so now I've got them all cut up. Now the plan is to throw them into this 1-gallon water jug here, which actually is all messed up. It was in my freezer. You can see got a crack here. I've got a crack like down, I don't know, it's right here. Like, yeah. But I got water in there. I got about, that looks like a little bit more than an inch, maybe right at an inch, something like that. So I'm going to use that. Go ahead. I'm going to throw all these guys right into there. And then I am just going to sit back and watch them do their thing there. Don't know if they're going to do anything, but the whole theory is that this will act like a little greenhouse, and it should allow them to go ahead and start with their rooting process. So let's see if that actually will happen. And the cool thing is, because, well, this is a beat-up water jug here, I don't feel bad about cutting it open whenever I need to get these guys out, hopefully when they're rooting. And also that as you keep going, they will you know, start building up heat and everything like that, and the jug will swell. Well, they won't, because I got holes all through it, like there and there and all that stuff. So either that's a good thing, maybe it's a bad thing, I don't know. We'll find out. But they're all in. So now that they're all in, just throw my cap on there. And I've been hearing keep them in a warm place but out of the sun. So I was figuring, why not right down here below the aquaponic garden. It's definitely nice and warm, and it should be out of the sun because we've got all these gardens right here above it. So it might get a little bit of sun over here, but I don't know, maybe I'll throw something right here to put a little cover there. That way it has a little shade. But that's the plan. So go ahead, we'll throw these guys there, and we'll see what happens. You know me, always experimenting. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and throw that under there, and I will see you back here in at least a week, maybe 2. What's going on, YouTube? Oh, that's right, I already said that. Anyway, here I am back, and I've got my little makeshift greenhouse here, my plastic jug. It's got the slits on it, and dripping water. I've changed the water a few times. I just dumped the old water out, because it's all stale and stagnant and stuff. And I dipped it right into the aquaponic garden. Got aquaponic garden water, and here we are. I believe it's 2 weeks tomorrow that they've been in this little makeshift greenhouse thingy here. And let's see here, nothing on that guy. Nothing on that guy. Look at this. Bam. New growth. Excellente. Beautiful. So, got some makeshift soil over here, and I'm just going to sink them on down in. Got another one right here. Look at this stuff, man. I can't believe this. First time ever making my own apple tree clones. Put this guy over here in this big one. Sink him down a little bit. And reach in the jar, in the jug. Let's see here. More green growth. Oh, that one was upside down. Oh, no, it wasn't. But we got green growth. This is great, man. Never done this before. And there is many more green leaves in there. In there, kind of stale and stagnant. But another guy with nothing. So I guess all these ones that have nothing, I'm just going to go ahead, put them right back in there, dump this water out, refill it, and see if I can make some more. And the rest of them, I'm going to plant right out here in my makeshift soil. Just like in, what was it, the end of the Lava Rock Aquaponic Garden, this Aquaponic Garden update. I was talking about how I made some soil for the peppers and stuff that I'm trying to, start at the end of summer, like an idiot. But, hey, plan on taking them inside if I have to. But, anyway, I've got some makeshift soil here. I just took some, some potting soil, some perlite, rock dust, and that was it. No Epsom salt this time. And just mixed it all together and everything, made a nice consistency there. And that's what I'm going to throw these guys in. So if I can fish all these, the rest of these guys out, I will do that. And, well, you don't have to watch me trying to fish around there, so I'll come back whenever I'm done. Alrighty, and that's what it looks like. Got 8 cuttings that are, oh, thanks for the focus there. 8 cuttings that are, I don't know, they're doing something. They got green leaves on them, so I'm calling that growing. But that is amazing. So I got 8 and 7 that did nothing. So they're going to go right back into the milk jug, and what the heck? Let's see what we can do. Another thing I thought was kind of neat was ones like this, where it's literally, I hate when I say literally. I don't care when other people say it, but man, it drives me nuts when I say it. But it is a like a piece of stick in the middle. You can see the cut on the top, which means one of these other pieces here, like this one right over here, could be the top of that one. That's just amazing to me. So multiple new tree starts that are hopping off. This one right here, you can see the growth is way down there, right above the soil level there. It's got a little bit more right around the corner there too. But this is the one that I was talking about, where it's multiples, and I probably should have cut it right here so that this top piece right here could have been its own little thing, and I might do that later. But that might be like an early, whatever. I don't know what the heck I was going for there. I was going to say like some kind of early pruning type start thing, but that doesn't make any sense. But hey, that's half of what I do. It doesn't make sense. But I wanted to show off like this thing right here. Look at the amount of growth right there, just on this little tiny stick. Like I said, 2 weeks. that is amazing to me. Like, that shows a lot of potential, and a little tiny bit down below. But anyway, just rambling on again. So like I said, I'll throw these back in the jug, and we'll continue on with the experiment, and we'll see if I can actually get these things to grow into like little tiny trees. But one other thing I was going to mention was the way they're at in the greenhouse right now. They are from east to west. I'm going to turn this whole tray so the big pot over here is on the north side, which would be behind me. North would be behind me. And that way they don't try to overshadow the other ones, even though, you know, they're pretty much above the level of the pot anyway. But I still want to give them every advantage that I can now that they're in soil. And I'm going to fill up the tray a little bit there with a little bit more water, just because they're first going in there. And we'll see how they do. So I'll throw an update sometime in the future, and hopefully these guys will join these guys in the pots, and I'll have extra apple trees and pears. Not sure which are which, but we'll find out in a few years. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe, all that fun happy media stuff down below, and I will catch you in the next video. Until next time, later.